Welcome to Swansea University and English Language Training Services and this video which focuses on the third assignment as part of the Cambridge English CELTA programme, the language skills related task. For further details of more general nature regarding the purpose of this task, please look at the other videos that we have made. So, the language skills related task at Swansea University. What is it and what are you required to do? Well, first of all, it requires you to carry out background reading into language skills, the receptive skills of reading and listening, and the productive skills of writing and speaking. You are then required to select a piece of authentic material, for example, a song, a newspaper article, and so on, that you believe will be of interest and value to an identified group of learners, typically the students you are teaching in the second half of the course in teaching practice. You are then required to identify appropriate, receptive and productive sub-skills which can be practiced in relation to the material you have chosen. And then finally, you are required to design 3 tasks, 2 receptive, and normally that's 2 reading or 2 listening tasks, and 1 productive task, either a writing or a speaking task, again in relation to the materials which you have provided. And for each of the 3 tasks, the 2 receptive and the 1 productive task, you are also required to provide a clear rationale in which you explain why you have devised the tasks and how they will help the students. Some students decide that they then want to develop this assignment into their final lesson, and this is an opportunity that is available to you, but it is not a requirement of the Cambridge English CELTA, and we strongly recommend that you take the advice of your tutors in order to decide whether the tasks that you have devised will make up a viable lesson for the end of the course. So, how does this language skills related task fit into the overall picture of the CELTA programme? Well, as you can see from this slide, the task helps you to demonstrate your understanding of the receptive skills of reading and listening and the productive skills of speaking and writing. And also, it helps you to demonstrate your understanding of the importance of authentic materials in the English language classroom. Like any CELTA assignment, there are certain requirements both of you as the trainee and also of us as the centre, and these are explained on this slide, which we encourage you to look at carefully. Please note that like all the assignments, it's not uncommon that you will be asked to resubmit if you haven't met all of the requirements of the assignment. But please don't worry if this is the case, as you will be given detailed feedback on each of the assignments and full support to help you to improve. So, how exactly do we help you? How do we support you in the third CELTA assignment? Well, we recommend that you continue watching this video, but also have a copy of the language-related skills task pack to hand, which you can look at as the video progresses. The first part of the pack specifies in some detail both the aims of the assignment and the assessment criteria. Please note the word length, as in the other assignments, is between 750 and 1,000 words. The second part of the pack gives you a detailed task rubric, which tells you exactly what you need to do for this assignment. Firstly, choose a suitable text and explain why you have chosen it in relation to the students for whom it is intended. In here, you should be thinking about the student's level, their interests, and if at all possible, how this lesson fits in with what they've been studying previously. Secondly, you should look at the receptive skills development. Here, you carry out some research into your chosen receptive skills, either reading or listening, and then choose 2 receptive sub-skills for which you wish to offer the students practice. To do this, use the materials that you have selected and design 2 tasks. One, typically more general, a global task, for example, reading for gist, and the second, a more specific task, reading for specific information, for example, explaining how you have devised them. Here, this is done by the design of the activities which you describe, and also why you have devised them. The third and the final part of the assignment is very similar, but here the focus changes from the receptive skills to the productive skills of either writing or speaking. And here you simply design one task to give either speaking or writing skills development. Again, you are required to design a task based on the materials that you have selected, to explain how you use the materials in the task design, and also why you have chosen to offer skills development in this area. As in all of the other assignments here at Swansea University, we provide you with a detailed submission checklist. And as always, it is important that you can tick off each point on this list, because if you don't, the chances are that you will be asked to resubmit the submission. Note here that typically the receptive skills development, for which there are 2 tasks, will require you to devise a first task which is more global in nature, and then a second task which is more specific in nature. Also of importance is that you read the assignment guidelines in some detail, and here we recommend that you highlight the key areas so you are clear of exactly what is required of you in completion of the task. We also provide you with a detailed bibliography listing texts which are available for use in the university library, and also information on how to reference your sources. And note for this assignment that you are required to provide both in-text citations, detailing where your information has come from, and also an end of assignment bibliography, listing all the books that you have used. Finally, we provide you with a really important page of assignment tips, and these list the most frequent mistakes made by trainees when carrying out this third assignment, leading either to resubmission or, very occasionally, to fail on resubmission. These problems divide themselves into 2 main parts. Either an issue regarding the choice of text, which, for example, might be too easy or too difficult for the level of the students, or related to the design of the tasks themselves. If we look at the receptive tasks of reading or listening, typical problems to avoid include devising 1 rather than 2 tasks, that one of the tasks has an incorrect focus on vocabulary development. You can, if you want, include a vocabulary pre-task, but please remember this does not count as either of the 2 receptive skills tasks that you asked to develop. Other problems include that the task you design doesn't match the sub-skill that it is supposed to be practicing, and that a rationale for the task is omitted. Finally, a common problem is that a copy of the task and the answer key is not included. Please remember, for the 2 receptive tasks and for the productive task, that you must include both a copy of the task itself and an answer key. Looking at the productive skills task, and remember again here there is just 1 sub-skill that you need to develop with 1 task linked to it. Common problems are very much like the ones linked to the receptive skills. An incorrect focus, the task not matching the sub-skill, lack of a rationale, or a lack of a copy of the task itself with its answer key. And to this we can add one final typical reason for resubmission, which is the failure to cite in text your sources and the failure to provide a short bibliography, a list of references of the text that you've used at the end of the assignment. Finally, and again to support you, notice that we provide you with an answer booklet, and this is designed to help you to complete the task successfully, prompting you to complete each section with the information that is required. We hope this video has been useful. If you're interested in finding out more about the other assignments, then please look at our general videos which relate to the design of the assignments generally, or our specific Swansea University videos which give detailed information on how to successfully complete the assignment for the Swansea University Centre, CELTA. We hope you found the video useful, and if it has encouraged you to take a CELTA course with us, or if you would like to find out more, then please contact us either by email, elts@swansea.ac.uk, or by phone or in writing. And please note here that the contact details given are the ones that you require for further information. Thank you.